situation. Um, I really do not understand players going to a different team and then going back into these podcasts and things like that and just bashing their former teammates. And I'm not necessarily saying that's not exactly what Tyreek Hill did. He went on a podcast and said that basically Tua is the more accurate quarterback. Patrick Mahomes has the bigger arm. And that is just absolutely ridiculous to say. Like, dude, Tua has done nothing in the NFL, and you're critiquing a guy who you won a Super Bowl with. Like, Patrick Mahomes is one of the most incredible, most talented QBs that has ever lived. Like, he literally has been changing the game of football, the arm angles, the effortlessness. He can throw it accurately 50 yards downfield like nothing, just flicks his wrist. And to say that Tua is just the more accurate QB, I get on one hand, like, Tyreek has to hype up Tua. This is his new QB. He got traded. He's getting paid the big bucks. You can't go in there and say, oh, yeah, Tua might not be around here in a couple years. I know he's had a kind of an up and down career so far. But, he has to go in there and hype him up. Like, this is his QB. Give him some confidence. But to say, like, Tua is the more accurate QB when they're razor thin close in terms of accuracy on their career, 66.2% for Tua, 66.1% for Patrick Mahomes. So I guess if you want to be technical and say that accuracy 0.1% or 10, yeah, 0.1% is that crucial in terms of if you're 0.1% better, you're more accurate. But then if you look at the other stats, like Tua, 27 touchdowns, 15 picks in 2 seasons. Patrick Mahomes has had better numbers in every single season that he started. And it's not even really close. Like most of Patrick Mahomes' seasons, he's thrown over 35 touchdowns and less than 13 picks. So he's been doing better than Tua's entire career every year of his career. And I get that there's more to it than that. I know that Patrick Mahomes has been on a better team. But, like, nobody in the world argues that Tua is a better QB than Patrick Mahomes in any aspect of playing football. It doesn't matter accuracy, power, none of that matters. Patrick Mahomes is arguably the best quarterback in football, and Tua is the bottom tier and a guy that potentially might not even be the starting QB in 2023. Like, he's in a big season for year 3. He's got a lot to prove. He's got much better weapons. They've shored up the O-line, given him some better running backs. So it really is, if Tua doesn't show up this year, he's probably not starting next year. They have a new regime, new coach and everything. So Tyreek Hill's comments, absolutely ridiculous. I don't even know who the guy he is doing the podcast with. He said some stupid thing too. He said that the quote was, "Not a shot at anybody. It just needed to be said." No, the hell it didn't. Nobody needs to hear that Tua is more accurate than Patrick Mahomes. We could sit here all day and just make up stupid nonsense arguments that make zero sense. Like, you could say a guy's faster than some other guy. Like, you could pick apart stats and try to make an argument to say someone's a little bit better. But it's just stupid to say. Patrick Mahomes has a Super Bowl ring. He's got an MVP. He's been to multiple Super Bowls. Last year he was close to making another Super Bowl. Like, Tua is not even in the same league as Patrick Mahomes. Like, we're talking about a guy who's on the career path to become a Hall of Famer versus a guy that has had a rocky start to his NFL career. And I do like Tua. But also, like, we have to be real and honest about this. Just a stupid thing to say. There's no point in bringing that up on a podcast. And most of these guys, like, if you're an NFL player, you don't need to go and trash the team that you left. Like, it's a business. You go and you make the best decision for yourself on a business standpoint. And Tyreek Hill, you already have the accolades. It's justified for you to go to a different team and get more money. Like, completely reasonable. But what's not reasonable is going on and bashing your former team and making nonsense statements up that have no truth to them whatsoever. But that kind of moves on. I don't want to stay on that topic too long.